Now that we're alone, Rosanna, there's a burning question which my heart longs to ask of you.
Oh, Reginald.
Hey! Wanna hear a joke? Here goes. My ex-wife still misses me, but her aim is getting better. Her aim is getting better. You see, it's funny because marriage is terrible. What?
Family Proclamation Project Part 3. Marriage is important to society, so research has proven that the fundamental structure of marriage is essential for our societies and the family's survival. Marriage brings stability and makes up the fundamental structure of the world's society. Many writers, researchers, and feminists have explored the theory that marriage is a way to trap or control women in a relationship and into oppression. Gilbert explored this theory in 2 bestseller books. One of them is Eat, Pray, Love, and the second book is Committed. In the first book, she views reluctance to get married as a way of obtaining true freedom. However, in the second book, Committed, she explores how being in a committed relationship brings true peace and happiness. People who are married and in a committed relationship demonstrate healthier lifestyles, longer mortality rates, and are less likely to become depressed than those of their single counterparts. At older ages, married adults show more physical prowess and fewer physical limitations. Married adults also experience more economic stability. Even married couples in poverty demonstrate better physical health than singles and across all ethnic groups. So, some side effects of divorced is divorced men experience health side effects that are similar to smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, while a woman's risk of dying prematurely go down significantly with marriage. In Laurie's book, Marry Him, it spoke on what creates a long-lasting relationship. She emphasized that passion, love, and charisma, while important, cannot give the kind of marriage that people are actually looking for. So after many conversations with marital researchers, psychologists, neurobiologists, behavioral economists, and historians, she discovered that people who focused on the now didn't experience deep relationships that lasted longer. So Laurie suggests to distinguish between relationship needs and wants. This helps create priorities in dating and relationships. It helps people evaluate their partner they are with and see into the future and long term. She says selflessness, humility, maturity, sense of humor, and the ability to commit taking precedence over those in the wants category, like height, college, pedigree, type of career, hair color, and social status. This allows people to view a great spouse as not only a fantastic romantic companion, but as a steady partner. She recommends looking at the long term with compatibility at a 9 and chemistry that is at a 6 or 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. However, marital benefits, like health and emotional and mental wellness, do not span all marriages. For these mental and health benefits to actually exist, it has to occur in a low negative relationship or low stress relationship. Abusive relationships won't offer immune boosts because they are in a high stress environment. Children growing up in an abusive family dynamic have higher levels of stress hormones. Children of highly conflicted marriages do actually better if the parents divorce. Abuse can cause permanent psychological damage on a spouse and children. Children of low conflict marriages tend to do better if the parents do not divorce. This is true of the couples themselves. In a study conducted by Amato and Booth in 1997, a good enough marriage still gives those mental, emotional, and health benefits. This means that marriages that don't feel fulfilled to the partners are still healthy. Most people in a relationship consider divorce. However, 90% of those still married say they are glad they stayed in the same relationship. Most people who consistently invest in their relationship will do well over the long term and through the marital ups and downs. Many couples decide to try cohabitation before marriage. However, young men and women who make this decision usually do not understand the statistical, environmental, and mathematical realities of cohabitation. In a study conducted in 2010 by Jose O'Leary, cohabitating couples and married couples that previously cohabitated report more negative communication in their marriage and lower levels of marital satisfaction. Infidelity and physical aggression often plague these relationships. Scott M. Stanley, a marital and cohabitation researcher, explains that cohabitation is an easy way out. He explains that this fosters a feeling of lack of commitment and separateness, and this mindset usually doesn't go away after marriage. He also noticed that for cohabitating partners that did work was due to a completely shared lifestyle in which cars and other assets were shared alongside children. He suggests waiting to cohabitate till at least there is a commitment, such as an engagement ring. He suggested to get to know the other person over a long period of time by working on a project together and spending a lot of time together. When looking at the overtones of this chapter, Marriage is very beneficial and necessary to the stability of society. It helps raise up children, create a sense of safety and vulnerability, and gives many mental and physical benefits. People should seek out needs versus wants in a relationship to create long-lasting bond. However, when marriage is high-stressed and negative, it causes permanent psychological damage and higher stress hormones. Cohabitation needs to have connectedness before actual commitment can be created. Cohabitation with the mindset easy way out can fail the relationship before it even begins. All of this information has come from the textbook Successful Marriages and Families, Proclamation Principles and Research Perspectives by Alan J. Hawkins, Thomas W. Draper, David C. Dollahite, and BYU Studies. We were reading out of Chapter 7.